A lot of these listeners listen to the show every Saturday. I mean, it's really amazing the following that Jerry has. And I'm thankful for that because that adds more credibility to the CarPro Show process and the fact that Carson Nissan is, you know, a preferred dealer for the CarPro Show. When they get introduced to me, along with a product specialist who's going to assist me with the listener, we make sure we're talking about Jerry's show. We are listeners too. I listen to the show every Saturday, and I answer listeners personally, no matter what time of day they come. A lot like Jerry, because Jerry answers everybody, and so do I. If it's my off time, I'm answering from my cell phone, so I might not have a templated response, but I'm certainly going to acknowledge that I'm a friend of Jerry's, and I'm very thankful that they've reached out to me, and I'm looking forward to assisting them with their needs. They're pretty prepared. They do a lot of research. They have gotten the information from Jerry about the car of their choice, and so having that affirmation from Jerry on their choice, they really come in pretty prepared of what they want to see. They're fairly easy, quite honestly. Also, Jerry doesn't make any commitments about price or anything like that, but he does assure the listeners that they're going to have a good buying experience, which they are, and they're going to get a fair deal on a car. And they're predisposed that way. Certainly there's no friction or there's no dealer distrust, or they're very trusting, and it makes it an easy process for both the listener and for us. Here at the dealership, we've prepared all of our staff. We're going to get listeners that are going to reference the CarPro Show, that they should first and foremost make sure that I'm aware that a listener has reached out to the store, come to the store, so that I can personally say hello to them and acknowledge them, and then our product specialist will help me with the transaction. So we're all prepared, we're all congruent on it, and it impacts a lot of things. First, it impacts the listener's experience, and it makes it an easier transaction when everybody is all on board with the program. The listeners hear from Jerry all things automotive. He's a very trusting source for all things automotive. He really tells it like it is. They're very comfortable with how Jerry presents it, and when he refers a listener to a dealer, it is absolutely just like a referral you would get from another customer or a family friend or a neighbor. I love listening to the listeners and the questions that they have and the information that Jerry gives them, and in essence, he refers them right to us. And I think that's the best type of customer to have.